Hey everyone, it's Christine. I'm back with another week of working in my quarter journal. So I am still currently catching up on pages. This spread is actually 2 weeks in February. So as usual, I have pre-printed all my photos, cut them out, and it's only like after I've cut it out that I plan it out on the page when I am ready to scrap it. So these 2 weeks were interesting. We watched an NBA game. There were 2 book releases that I was really excited about. I actually don't remember the exact date anymore, but I printed those 2 covers out, and I love how they're both pink. It's all color coordinated. And this was a long weekend also. So we had a couple of friends in town drag my husband and I to Pinnacles National Park. For those who know me, I am not a big hiking person. So it's so funny that I always joke that I always seem to find myself on hikes and I don't know how I get there. So but this was doable and it was fun. I got a sticker out of it, which was great. So I made sure to include that in my page too. So right now I've planned out what goes where, and my first step is always gluing things down. So I originally wanted to add that poster of the Ant-Man movie, but I realized that it was too similar to the Poker Face poster. It's like 2 big faces, and it's like about shows and movies. So I decided not to include it. So my second step after I paste all my photos down is usually fill up the empty spaces with stamps. And I don't know, sometimes I have a tendency to go a little overboard with the stamps just because I enjoy, stamping them out on pages so much. But yeah, so right now I am just filling up the page with stamps. Usually my next step after stamping is to add stickers, usually phrases or labels where I can add more journaling in. So as it usually goes with these pages, I try to find color coordinating ink or stickers, and I choose the colors from the photos that I have. So I'm doing a lot of orange right now just because like it matches the Pinnacle sticker. It also matches the Poker Face poster. So that's pretty fun. So in the top left corner is the view we watched an NBA game. It was Lakers versus Warriors. I'm here in the Bay Area, so of course we were rooting for the Warriors, but also my husband is a big LeBron fan, so we were rooting for both teams. I think that was a win-win, but the Warriors won, yay. But the funny story with that one is my husband bought tickets because he wanted to see LeBron play, and I think this was before like LeBron was almost going to like celebrate like the most number of points ever or something, the record. Obviously I'm a big NBA fan, right? But it just so happened that LeBron was injured, and so he had to sit out the game. And at the same time, Steph Curry was injured too, so he didn't play either. So we were both like, okay, the one time we actually buy tickets to watch. But I don't know. I was happy. I got to eat. I got to see Klay Thompson. I think he is super cute. So I was like, I don't know about you, but I'm having fun. So that was a fun game. Even if, our seats were all the way up there and they were tiny, but it was a fun experience. So, and that was the only picture I had from the day. So I wanted to make sure to include that. I also used our It's On stamp set. So I'm not a big sports fan. So I haven't been able to use this stamp set a lot. So I was excited to actually get to use it. And it's funny that when I actually use it, I use the stamp that says it's on and I'm like here for the snacks. Yeah. So I'm just continuing to add sticker accents to fill up the empty spaces in the page. So I'm still using colors from the photos to kind of determine what colors I use for both the stamps and the stickers that I use on the page. So here you see I just stamped out a seal that says my current favorite. It's a fun new brand of mac and cheese that I discovered. After I stamped it out, I realized that it was too similar to the holiday weekend stamp that was on the right page. So here I am like trying to cover it up with stickers or labels or something. It bugged me for a while and I was like, oh, maybe I just cover this whole section with pattern paper. And so that's kind of what I ended up doing. I am pretty stamp happy. I just go stamp and then I live to regret it later. And so the good thing is it's really easy to cover up mistakes and stuff. So I ended up covering this section with pattern paper and redoing that section. I also made sure to add stickers in the bottom to be able to sneak in some journaling. And I put that so excited for this sticker. So that brand of mac and cheese has just come out with a truffle flavor. It's so funny that that felt important enough for me to include in my journal. And now on to the book section. So here I am just trying to choose like what book stamp I want to use for that section. I decided to match the pink of the covers for my stamp. And actually this shade of pink, I'm not a big pink fan, but this shade of pink is my favorite. And this color of the Shachihata ink is really my favorite. And I have it available at the Everyday Explorer shop. And I thought it would be a big hit among folks, but it looks like people really like the red and blue ink colors. But I really love this shade of pink. It's almost like cherry blossom type of pink. It's kind of muted and it's not too bright, which is so lovely. And usually the last step for me is just filling in the journaling. Usually that all just goes into whatever empty space is left. The fun thing for me with doing these journal pages is getting to layer the photos and the stamps and like just filling in the journaling at the end. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed seeing this page come together. Even if I have a lot of like stamp and then backtrack, that's just how it goes, right? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.